what we got. Here we are. I have no clue what we're saying. But I need my iPad so I can see what we're seeing. Yes. It's been a while since I've done this. You haven't seen me in about a week, right? Well, you know why? Because no one's sharing or doing anything with these dang postings, you know? I'm going through all this work and I get one view for all this. If you like what you see and you want to share it, then do it, you know? Otherwise, I'm not going to waste my time doing this anymore. So anyhow, I'm going to log on to my iPad so I can see if anybody's even logged on now, you know? I mean, it doesn't matter then, but at least view it when it's on YouTube. Otherwise, this is over. So anyhow, as I go to my Facebook page, which I didn't really prepare, but I don't care, and I'm going to the Facebook page to see if we're live. Yes, we are live. La-da-da. We've been live for 1 minute, 16 seconds. No listeners or whatever. But let's see what we got here. Yeah, we are live. Whatever. So anyhow, I'll just wait until somebody logs on. It looks like a halfway decent thing here, shot here. So what? I don't even know if I have echo on my voice. Check. We do not. Hey, it's amazing you can hear because with my voice not being on the mic, you can't hear jack. So anyhow, so now I'm going to get this over here so I can see that I'm actually broadcasting. And this is Jimmy Lee Boggs. This is the Hour of Sedition again. But we're going to do something different this week as I shut off the volume. And I got to raise up the camera because my top of my head's being cut off. So let me get this. I'm going to raise this up a bit. Raise it. Okay. And we have no one listening, but that's good. Hey, maybe we do. What the heck? No one's listening, but that's okay. It's the middle of the afternoon. So anyhow, this is the Hour of Sedition. Hour of Sedition. We're going to try something new this hour. First of all, I want to start off that, albeit the faux cow, and we're not talking cow moo moo. We could actually with Vietnamese, but it is a faux cow, C-A-O, with all due respect. They have the best food possible. And I'm going to be selling these CDs for $10 a piece. If you don't know, I kind of need the money. So come on and show up and buy a CD. But to make this worth your while, let me show you something. Woo-woo! 1 moment. $10, bring $20 so you can have one of each, or two of one. 1 moment while I show you what I'm going to be giving away. Woo! I found these gems as I was preparing to join the broadcast world, the entertainment world, and I didn't realize everything had gone digital, electronic press kits and all that. So what I have here, I'm going to give away these. These are Circa, if that's how you spell it, C-I-R-C-A, or say it, Circa 1970 style promo packs. Woo! Look at this. You get a... What the hell? Heck, I'll sign this at the show. This, really groovy photo headshot. Has my name on it. Yeah. And a poster of the First Kiss album poster, that you see everywhere. And also a little cardie thingy I got from Vistaprint, First Take, promoting the first album. This was the first one that kind of made me realize, well, maybe I should do another one. And all my, every keyboardist needs a set list of all the songs they do when they're doing covers. Let's see, one grand song on here is He'd Rather Be in Colorado by John Denver. Yeah, Bobbit, are you kidding me? So anyhow, this is my set list. Isn't that groovy? Don't you like the lettering there? Yeah, I like it. And it says singer, pianist, keyboard, songwriter, performer. Anyhow, it's a groovy little set list or a promo pack, which even includes a free CD. So once you get it for free, you can then pay for it. Yeah, I've heard that before. So, all right. Now this hour, we'll be giving this away for these at the Faux Cow this Sunday on the 6th, the 6th of Star Wars. And it is, that's stupid, but it's this Sunday. I'll give away 4 of these, 4 free CDs and 4 promo packs, 4 posters, 4 photos. I'll sign them right there. Bring the pen. And also, we'll be selling these so I can make a living. The damn Nenic has been rough on everybody, so please show up and at least buy about a few hundred of these. This would be nice. That way I could pay rent. Well, I'd pay a mortgage. Same thing, kind of. But anyhow. So anyhow, let's get into this show. I don't know if anybody's listening. I don't care. Because we posted on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, Jimmy Lee Boggs, blah, blah, blah. Now, what I'm going to do today is an hour of sedition. Sedition. Because I'm going to add bass to my sound, bass keyboard. And to me, that's sedition, because there's nothing truer than a piano sound as I drop everything. So first of all, let's look at the piano sound, and this is supposed to be instructional along with instructional. So the pure piano sound to me is the greatest sound possible because whoa, holy mackerel, that ain't pure. So this, to me, that's a classic sound. The only way it could be more classic is if I was on a baby grand piano Yamaha or a Borsendorfer or a Steinway. So all I've got now is a Roland FP90. I just got it just a few moments ago and I unwrapped it. You can see that video on YouTube also. But anyhow, great keyboard, great sounds. But I'm now going to use the bass sound, which is this. And generally I've got, well, let's see if I can figure this out now. Well, of course it's all jacked up. But anyhow, let's see if I can find it. And it's over there. No, that ain't it. How about there? Okay, no, I gotta find it now. Okay, thank you for messing me up. So I'm gonna have to find this bass sound that I so brilliantly lost. Oh, yes, I'm going to have to scroll and find it. Yes, I think it's 12, 11, 10, 9. I love it when they mess me up. And maybe I mess myself up. Oh, it's the dual tone. So it's this one here. And we need to go left here and go here. Oh, wrong one. And go here and here. Thank you. Thank you for humbling me out. And then I don't even know if I'll ever find this bass chord. So we have a negotiable that I did not plan on. So the left tone, I've got to find the bass now, which is on the left-hand tone. And by golly, I was on a roll there, but I can't find it now. So maybe we'll find it now. So let's find it. So what's this? Well, that ain't bass. So I'm going to have to find the bass now. So it's going to be a painstaking process. So maybe I won't do this. Maybe I just won't. Maybe I'll just say, to heck with it. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. So we'll try to find that bass sound. Right tone, left tone, split, left, right, bright piano. Okay. So this is an amazing piano. I must say, it is an amazing piano. Doggone it. I was on a roll, and I just can't find the bass setting now. Well, what do we got here? Mellow upright. A lot of different sounds. So I'm just going to scroll till I find the bass. Bass. And I can't find it. And let's see if I can find it here. No. So we'll do this, and this, and this. And can't find it. So right tone, split tone right is piano. And then when I go down here, we'll find the piano. And we'll try to find bass. Oh, I think it's the other I need. Yes, the other function. I was on the piano function, and I go to the other feature, the other button on here, which actually says other, and it brings up the bass sounds. Listen to this. Yeah, I wasted 5 minutes on that. I'm sure that lost a lot of viewers on that. Kind of cool. So I just had to figure that out live, which is awesome to put on a show that way. Now, I haven't sound checked this, so I don't know if the bass is overdriving the right hand. Okay, now we got the sound, and it's no effect, so it sounds really dry, dry, desert dry. Now, let's check out the two other bass sounds I've got. This is the classic. But here's another one that I found that works very good. It's sort of like the electric bass. So, which is kind of cool. But this is the real neat one. Ready for this? Here we go. So with those three sounds, why am I doing this, you're asking me? You're probably not even asking me that at this point. But as I go to the piano sound, which is pure, take off the split dual sound by hitting it twice, apparently. that's a sound I love. But in order to work, sometimes you have to compromise. I can't be Rachmaninoff. So, in order to work, what I've worked up, and I'm really worked up now, obviously, is a set list of songs that I'm going to be working on with a group. Now, I've submitted 30 songs. They range everything from Fly Me to the Moon to the 30th song, which is Tequila Sunrise. And through the years, I've learned basic, standards. So this Hour of Sedition, which began at roughly, I have no clue, but I'll just play for a while to let you know what I'm doing to become a working artist. We've gone over basically the C scale. Work on that. And triads. And when you play the C scale, play it in every key using the circle of fifths, and all it means is that you drink a fifth of vodka and go for it. So kids, don't do that. Only if you're 21 and over, then try it. Then it's a heck of a lot of fun. That's a C. G is a fifth. D is a fifth. A is a fifth. E is a fifth. All the way, and you'll have every key on the piano mastered. So, with that being said, let's get back to what I'm doing. I'm going to be singing a few songs, seeing if I can sing them. I've sang these a lot at Pizza Heaven. Pizza Heaven, greatest pizza, greatest pasta, greatest people there. Go Monique, go Patty, go Pepe, go Eric Hasman. Eric Hasman actually produced the first album and the second album. Great work. Monique is a star, and they're both stars, actually. So anyhow, I learned all this music at Pizza Heaven. I played these about 100 million times. So I sat down yesterday and said, let's practice. And I said, I don't even have to practice these. I did these 100 million times. Let's go for the first one. Number one on here, Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra. Let's hear how it sounds. First, since I have no memory whatsoever, I must read the words. That means going to Ultimate Guitar, $20, and it's thinking, of course. Of course, at times like this, it goes slow and crashes this time, so that it makes it even more difficult. So, first of all, I don't have this set up very well. I just have the songs that I love with stars on them, and therefore it chooses. That ain't it, I don't think. That ain't freaking it. So let me try again. Fly Me to the Moon, right here maybe. So there's a bit of a factor into this, technical factor, but honestly, if I didn't have these words, I would be sunk. So keep that in mind when you want to sabotage me. Just steal my iPad right before the show, and I'll be going, no, 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 no. It's a dumb joke, but it's the truth. So this is in... See what it sounds like piano? Now I'm going to be trying to do this with keyboard bass, because that's what they want me to do in order to work. So first of all, let's go there to the other key on the FP90, then the split dual function. And I like that. And then when we, oh, great. Now I've got a whole different, oh, no. Here we are. Okay, I'm going to go with a cymbal, because a song like this just, oops, great. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, gosh, I like that. I like that even more. Shoot, and I lost the sound. Okay, I got to go to piano. Piano is over there. It's not the super saw. No, not the super saw. Super saw, I want the piano sound. Okay, so first of all, I got to go to the piano sound and get the piano sound on number one, which is here. I like it when they do that to me. And piano is right here. Concert piano. Okay, let's get concert piano. How do we do that? Other. Okay, we go to piano. Get the concert piano. Okay, good. Now we go to other again. How do we get the concert piano there? I don't know. I like it when they throw me off base like that. So let's try something else. Yeah, was on a roll. Yep, so concert piano there. Well, what the heck? Now we're here. This just goes to show there are other people in charge of everything. No matter how tough you try things, there's always something right above everything. So miraculously, I have no clue how I got to this part of the show, but here we are. Now, Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra. I'm just going to try to sing it. And I got contacts in, so I'll be squinting. You know, these are just logistics you have to work with, the words being too small, blah, blah, blah. Let's see if I could get through this song. Thank you. And I have no clue how this happened, but we're going to go for it. Add the effects. As I wasted 20 minutes just getting this far. in 35 years. Hey. Haven't played this in a while. Let's slow it down. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, gotta practice. Baby, kiss me. Send me hot with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love Jews. This chorus obviously. Just fake it. Of course, the other band members might be a little upset when you don't know what the heck you're playing. You know, when you're a solo artist, you can do whatever you want, but in a band, they'll be going, "What the heck are you doing?" I don't know. So I'll have to work on that, obviously. Just follow me. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. They probably could. Let me long for all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Frank Sinatra, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, we can't get enough of Frankie. Okay, now what that was basically a little bit of snare, a little bit of bass, a little bit of mumbo jumbo, and that's Fly Me to the Moon. I'll listen to it later, see if it'll earn me a living. Next song, we'll try another one. Why not? It's always fun. When you do this, you realize, I don't know the words. I don't even know the chords, but that's why we do this. This is the Hour of Sedition, and we'll go on until about 1:30, 1:45. Who knows? So let's try another one. If you have any questions, feel free not to ask them. So next on my list of this wonderful music hour, a song I'd like to try is Wooly Bully, Sam Sham and the Pharaohs. It's a fun song, and it's just one of those songs when people hear it, they get on the dance floor and sing. I'm working on a project with a band called Pangea. It's going to be a drummer, a guitarist, and me on bass guitar. Maybe I might get that baby out. Bass, keyboard, and keyboards, and we're all going to sing. But we all got to kind of sing a lot, so we'll see if this will work. Wooly Bully by Sam Sham and the Pharaohs. Now I got to work through the logistics of going from song to song quickly, so I'll be working on that, which obviously I haven't worked on now. So Wooly, W-O-O-L-Y, Wooly Bully by Sam Sham and the Pharaohs. And I like the way it begins already. It's in the key of G, 2 chords, 3 chords, G7th, and we'll take off that awful snare because that's definitely a loungy city. Oops, got to keep it on that sound. And then we'll go over here. And then, of course, I don't know what I'm doing. I may have messed it up already, but we'll go over here and try to figure this out. Okay, we'll go to other. No, that's the super saw. We don't want that. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's get it from the snare thing. So I go there, and then I go there. Okay, good. Let's try that sound. That sounds like woolly bully sounding bass. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to put on the magic sound. Here we go. Don't forget, Folk How, buy a CD, please. Oh gosh, I have Roberts to pay. And wait, what's the Williams to pay? I have lots of Williams to pay. Figure that out. Unfortunately, this damn Nemec has been damn Nemec. Okay, ready? And it starts in the, right, classic. So I'm going to use a classic piano sound. Maybe I'll upgrade to an organ sound because this was classic Farfisa organ back in the day. But right now I'm just going to stick with the classic piano with a bass guitar sound. Uno, dos, 1, 2, 3, quattro. Been a while. Matter told Matter about a thing she saw. Had 2 big horns and a woolly jaw. Woolly bully, woolly bully, woolly bully, woolly bully, woolly bully. Matter told Matter, let's take no chance. That's why I do this. Let's make till 7. What does that mean? Come learn to dance. Woola boola, woola boola, a woola boola, woola boola, woola boola. That's a thing to do. Oh yeah. Get to someone really to pull the wool with you. Woola boola, woola boola, a woola boola, woola boola, woola boola. Oh, gotta do that. Okay, it didn't sound too bad. Piano. Now, there's a question whether I had the right feel of that song. If you recall the original, they definitely had an organ sound, and maybe I'll upgrade to that. Let's see what it sounds like. Oh, wrong one. Let's see what organ sounds. I do organ, it doesn't do anything. Here we are. Okay, that didn't work. So we'll go back to the piano, and maybe I can... Oh, there, we lost everything. I like that. So we'll go back to other, and we got that. Good. This is a mystery. It is a mystery. So I will try the organ sound, though, because I just got to navigate these buttons, see if it'll sound better. And I don't know if I'll quickly find an organ sound, but who does? So, nope, can't find it right offhand, but we'll get to that. We'll try that next time, where we upgrade the sounds to kind of match the songs better. But you know what? I personally don't want to get stray away too far away from the classic sound of the piano. Because to me, that's a pure sound, and I'm really pushing it by adding this bass, and I'll be listening to it, but that's what we got to do to work. But I still want to keep traditional, because it's so beautiful. The piano sound is so pure. And when you start adding a lot of different sounds, then it sounds a little too synthesized and all that, especially in a small trio or a small group playing lounge music. So I try to keep it as traditional sounding. That way it has a little bit of integrity, I think, to the music. But that's just my opinion, obviously. So let's try another one. Why not? We've got some more time, and I obviously need the practice, as you know. Right. So on my list of Sedition, which incidentally it was, another neat song is, let's try this one. This one's a modern one. We had a couple classics. This is by Fun. Just the title itself says it all almost, and I'm just going to fix my crooked screen. Okay, looks good. Fun had a hit. They were great. We Are Young was their big hit. I'm going to try it. So We Are Young. There's another great song about falling like a rock and miserably failing, but I'm going to do "We Are Fun." That is a tough song because it's higher range, and but it's a great song. And this is how long it takes to go from song to song until I set this up on Ultimate Guitar, $20, a little bit more better. But when you're in a live environment, you can't really predict what you're going to play next because the audience may sit down and not want to dance to Louie Louie when it's the next song on the song list. Just a tip for you guys. So I'm going to type in, let's do "We Are Fun." So we just got a request for it. Okay, this is how long it's going to take me while the lead singer or somebody or me or whoever talks BS until we get the song. And there we are. We are young. Now I'm struggling with seeing these words, but I'll work on that later. And I'm squinting. Yeah, I'm 57, I guess. Okay. I'm looking at the words, trying to remember how it goes. Okay, good song. Now, a song like this, I would contemplate not going with a bass. Or I could just, let's do this. Bing. That sounds really boomy in my ears, so we'll hear how this sounds. Boy, that sounds boomy. What I'm gonna do is start with piano and then kick it in bass after the second verse or something. We'll see. So I'm gonna layer it a little bit. So yeah, that's what they said. So anyhow. How's this go? Give me a second, I need to get my source straight. I gotta remember how this song goes. So tonight we are young. So let the fire, we're behind the sun tonight. I forgot how the song goes, but I'm gonna keep on here. Why let it stop me? Tonight. We are young, so let's just set the world on fire. We burn higher than the sun. Give me a second. I need to get my source right. My friends. Okay, I remember this song. Yeah, great song. Okay, let's butcher it. Add the effects. And then I'll have the bass. Give me a second, I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom, getting higher than the Empire State. My lover, she's waiting for me at Rubio's across the bar. My seat's been taken by some sunglasses across the bar. Talking about some scar. And I know I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget. But between the drinks and subtle things, the holes in my apologies, I know I'm trying hard to take it back. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home. Now the only way that'll work is when I do it just like that, when it's like, you know what, quit trying to sound like the original and just do it your own style, but kind of play the right chords. Tonight we are young. Let's see what it sounds like B, sir. So let's, okay, go B. Tonight we are young. So let's set the world on fire. We can burn higher than the sun. I think it sounds better just piano. So this will be one of the songs I just do with the band with the bass on the piano part. It'll sound better. Listen. Tonight we are young. So let's go to the second part. So we can burn brighter. We can brighter than the sun. To get used to that. Now I know that I'm not all that you are, you got. I guess that I just thought maybe we could do to fall apart. Better friends are back, so let's raise a toast. 'Cause I found someone to carry me home tonight. Yeah, first get to murder off. Yeah, especially if we do this song. So let's set the bird on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young. You know what's cool? Is when they won that Grammy, the lead singer, I forget his name, but he's really cool. He said, "We are not young." With that, we can burn bright higher and burn brighter than the sun. So we've been doing a lot of that for dramatic effect. And there's a real cool part that goes like this. Carry me home. That's gonna carry me home tonight. Just carry me home tonight. I think that chick sings it. Carry me home tonight. Just carry me home tonight. The moon is on my side. I have no reason to run. So will someone come and carry me home tonight? The angels never arrived, but I hear the choir. I think it's B flat there. So we will someone to carry me home tonight. Tonight we are young. So let's set the world on fire. We can burn brighter than the sun tonight. We are young. Can you imagine that snare on this song? We're in the burn from higher. We can burn brighter than the sun. The coolest ending here. So if by the time the bar closes you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight. So this is obviously a practice session. Don't forget the folk how, and I will be so drunk you'll have to carry me home after that gig. Especially, I won't be doing this stuff. I'll be doing my own stuff, so I kind of know the words to those songs. But this is the Hour of Sedition. Obviously, I need the practice, so I'm going to continue because, boy, it'd be embarrassing to do that song that way on June 25th with the Pangea Band. So maybe we'll learn something in the process as you see me as I add bass, practice, in the process of perfecting all this so that we can make money doing this. Next song, let's just choose one maybe I kind of know now. But never be afraid to kind of jump in and do a song that you're kind of not unsure of because it's fun, it's challenging. It's like when the roller coaster gets to the top of the hill and it suddenly just flops over to the side and crashes to the ground. It's that neat of a feeling. So, with that being said, I'm going to the list that I prepared for these guys. I like this song because it uses my signature woo-woo in it, Werewolves of London. So that's in the key of G, is in Gregarious. And I'm going to now go to Ultimate Guitar, $20. I made $80 so far, just mentioning them 3-4 times. And this is the process it takes. Werewolves of London starts with a W. And I gotta type it in. You know how much I love texting. Werewolves. How do you spell werewolves? Yeah, that's always a challenge. Werewolves. Oh gosh, how do you spell werewolf? W-E. How do you spell werewolf? Well, now we have to go to things like this. Just mess up a show. I'm looking at the werewolves are spelled W-E-R-E-W-O-L-V. So, when I'm talking to the crowd, hey, how's everybody feeling tonight? I spell werewolf. They know I can't read or memorize the lyrics. Werewolves of London. There it is. By Warren Zevon. Did you know Warren Zevon, he was a great prolific artist. He never really was a pop artist, pop star. But, he was so cool because he was prolific. And this was his biggest pop hit, you would say. And it was cool, very cool. So his famous saying was, as he was passing away from cancer when he was working on his last album, he said, "I'll sleep when I'm dead." Man, that was a man. That was a true man. So we'll begin. Werewolves of London. I kind of know it. Here we go. And I'm just going with the piano sound because a bass would ruin this. But it's good to have a bass on some songs. I saw a werewolf with a well, let's get these off so I can see. Kind of helps. I saw a werewolf with a Chinese menu in his hand, walking over the streets of Soho in the rain. I live at Soho. We were looking for a place called Leave Hall Fooks. Going to get a big dish of beef chow mein. Ah, ooh, where was London? Ah, ooh, woo. Oh yeah, woo, werewolves of London. Oh, ooh, this is pop tunes. If you hear him howling around your kitchen door, you better not let him in. A little old lady got mutilated late last night. Werewolves of London again. Ah, ooh, werewolves of London. Ah, ooh. They may not like this without bass. Ooh, werewolves of London. Like this one. Ah, ooh, piano solo. Haven't practiced in 2 days. Of course I'll let him know that. I saw a hairy-handed gent who ran amok in Kent. Late he's been overheard in Mayfair, England, obviously. You better stay away from him. He'll rip your lungs out, Jim. I'd like to meet your tailor. His tailor, actually. Ah, ooh, werewolves of London. Ah, ooh. Ah, ooh, werewolves of London. Ah, ooh. Yeah, I like that. But now I strayed a little bit from the original way Warren Zevon wrote that. It was more like this. But you got to kind of go with how you feel on the song, because if you try too difficultly to impersonate exactly how the original artist played it, it might be really tough because you're not that artist. So you kind of have to take what they do and then adapt it a little bit to yours. And I'll listen to it later to see if it sounds better my way than me trying to do it Warren Zevon's way. And right now he's not doing it anyway. But, you know, jeez, we're all destined for that anyhow. So make the most of life as you can. So. What would that sound like with reverb? Okay, let's continue, because gosh knows I need the practice. And are we getting any comments? Heck no, it's the middle of the afternoon. Nobody cares about cover tunes, quite frankly. So, but I got to get this, because I got to earn a living. So I'm going to continue with the next song, and we'll continue to, why not, 2 o'clock. Gosh knows, the more I do this, the better I get at reading words on a page and figuring out the logistics of this. Actually, I don't, but we'll keep working at it. Next song we're going to try is, any requests? Heck no, nobody cares. This is a beautiful song, To Make You Feel My Love by Garth Brooks. And I've done it a few times, that song, so we'll see what it sounds like. So obviously I got to go through the logistics, and it's very awkward to be reaching up like this. I'll be using just this piano with a music stand, so it'll be a little easier to read, but It's a Nord. Hey, if anybody needs a keyboardist with a Nord, let me know. Stage 2, or if anybody wants to buy one for $5,000, because I gotta recoup something for it. It's only worth $3,000, but what the heck? Throw an extra $2,000 as a tip because of these great shows. Incidentally, if you like these shows, share, and subscribe. Otherwise, it's over. It's done. But anyhow, let me get to Make You Feel My Love tonight, and then I'll give you a hint as to I kind of wrote a song kind of like this. Yeah, I ripped off whoever wrote this song by Garth Brooks. So, but kinda. But anyhow, we'll get to Make You Feel My Love. Made famous, the country version by Garth Brooks. To Make You Feel My Love. Now, what I've done, a lot of these songs I made my favorites with a heart on ultimateguitar.com, and so I just type in a few letters and it comes up on my screen. So this is a beautiful song. Oh man, it's so beautiful. So when the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadow stars appear, and there's no one to dry your tears, I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet. That's scary, but I never would do you wrong. I know it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. Over by the laundry room. Hi, I'm Gabby. That's beautiful. I've known it from the moment that we met. Oops, wrong verse. This is the truth. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue. Yeah, I'd go crawling down the avenue almost. There ain't nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, down the highway of regret. The winds of change are blowing wild and free, wild, but you ain't seen nothing like me yet. Beautiful. Not me, but the song and the woman I love. Yeah. There ain't nothing I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you. Make you happy, make your dreams come true. She's taking care of all the money now to make her dreams come true. To make you feel my love. To make you feel my love. I feel love. To make you feel my love. right, we're doing covers today, and that was a beautiful song. All these songs may have sang once or twice, may have heard other people sing. This was a beautiful song. Tina and Gotti made very beautiful. When she did this song, she was a great artist. You'll remember her from that club. I forget the name offhand, but what fun we had. Yeah, with Sean Royer. We were a great duo, trio, grupo. And Jennifer Reich played cajon, and many people was part of that experience. Good times. So we'll continue because gosh knows I need to practice, but we'll continue to the 2:00 hour because what you're hearing is cover tunes. If you like it, share it, subscribe, look at the other videos because they're a little bit more artistic than doing covers, but we got to earn a living, and this is what people like to hear as I burp in the mic and lose my radio gig. So next of this practice time, so we'll have to do something with bass, keyboard, bass, because that's kind of what they like. Although I'm half tempted to try YMCA by the Village People, because I've got it on my list here, and that sounds like that would be fun. Let's try it with keyboard, bass. Why not? YMCA, that's a fun song. I think I threw that on here because I thought I could do it, so we're going to find out if we were to do this song at the gig on the 26th, which incidentally, June 6th is the Folk Cow thing where I do my own little showcase, and please bring money to buy my CDs. And you can hear these CDs streaming on all the streaming platforms. It's pretty neat. I've kind of improved if I keep practicing from how those sound, but they really hold ground still. They're really beautiful. And, they're neat. It's really neat to hear them. So they're good music. 2 CDs, hoping a third one within this year. If I keep practicing. So, with that being said, YMCA, why not? With the keyboard bass. This is just leaping out there now. How do you spell YMCA? How do you spell YMCA? Y-M-C-A. Now, the reason I chose this song was that Kirk Studio for the Performing Arts made this song one of their showcase songs. It is a lot of fun. Young man, there's no need to feel down. It's great. And it's very powerful song. I can't say the other because of the facts of the members that were originally in that group. But let's try it with a keyboard bass. What the heck? That's what we're doing this for. So YMCA by the Village People. Disco still lives. And we got to add the little snare thing now. So I'll go to the other. It's not correct. So we go to piano. And there we are. I just go here and then there and yeah, why not? So this is the Lounge Act version of YMCA. Got to add the reverb. Now I don't know. I've never tried this before, but I've done this before at a 50s club in Traverse City, Michigan. I would get up there. They called them videos or something. We would stand up on top of the stage and lip sync these, so maybe I'm just going based on that I can do the song. Let's find out. I don't even know what I would play for a bass. Let's find out. And it's got a great intro, which I haven't practiced. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. I said, young man, 'cause you're in a new town. There's no need to be unhappy, young man. There's a place you can go. I said, young man, when you show it on your door. Hey, that's me. You can stay there. I'm sure you will find there are many things to have a good time. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. They got everything that you need to enjoy. You just hang out with all of us. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Now, you got to do this YMCA stuff. Otherwise, it gets redundant and it sounds like, hey, let's do. I'd rather stay at the Y. Well, we won't say it. Young man, are you listening to me? I said, young man, what do you want to be? I said, young man, you can make real your dreams, but you got to know this one thing. No man does it all by himself. I said, young man, put your pride on your shelf and said, just go there. to the YMCA, and I'm sure they can help you today. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. We got everything that you need to enjoy. You can hang out with all the guys. Stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You can get yourself cleaned. You can have a good meal. You can do whatever you feel. Here's a good part. Young man, I was once in your shoes. I said, young man, I was down with the blues. I said, no man cared if I were alive. I felt the whole world was so tight. That's when someone came up to me and said, young man, take the walk up the street. There's a place there called the YMCA. You can start your day back on your way. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You got everything that you need to enjoy. You can hang out with all the guys. Stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. So you get the idea, and it just goes on and on and on. You know, in St. Louis, when I first arrived at St. Louis, I had like $50 in my pocket, and I went to the YMCA, and they did not give me a room. They said, are you kidding me? You think you're going to stay here? And I don't even know if they had this feature at the YMCA still, but good meaning, you know, go somewhere. I went to a hostel, and that was neat. That's where there's hostels all over the world where you can stay in a different nation and stay for pretty cheap. I think I was staying for $20 a night and had bunk beds and a shower. It was really good. So I don't know if the YMCA does this anymore, but the message is still there. Go somewhere and just get your act together, and someone will help you. Someone will help you. All right, with this Hour of Sedition, we have about 15 minutes, maybe 2 or 3 more songs. Obviously, I need to practice. Nobody's watching. Nobody cares. As I swipe to the left, nobody's here, but that's okay, because I'm basically doing this for me and you, if you can learn something from this. So now, as I scroll for the next song, let me try to get some sort of learning aspect on this. I'll try to take it apart, how I learn these songs. I learned it doing dinner music and playing them over and over. So now I'm going to go to an Elton John tune, just because he's the best, along with Billy Joel. And it's Your Song. Now, I have no clue what to expect on this one either, because I've played them, but like I said, I'm not much of a singer, but we're all trying to earn a living, right? So I'm going to try to earn a living being a singer, keyboard bass player, and pianist in a trio. And Your Song will probably just be with the classic piano sound. Did I type in your? No, I typed in 2. So it's Y-O-U-R. This is going to be lots of fun live. Your Song, Elton John. Thank you very much. So, beautiful song. Yeah, beautiful song. Let's see if it's even in the right key, but we'll find out real quick as soon as I start to sing it. And these are just things you have to deal with in a live environment. Just throwing things together, and actually we're not even going to practice. We're going to practice on our own and just show up live and do it. And the gentleman, Jimmy Ginny, said, you know what? It's going to be a little discombobulated at first as we figure out how each person is going to play it and what key and what not, but it'll eventually get better. But the first show, watch out. Wow. So this may be the last song because I have to help my wife. So this may be the last song because you know what? This is tough, real tough. So this is Elton John, Your Song. See how it sounds. Who knows? We'll do our best. That's all we can do. Oh, can't have that in an Elton John song. So we're just actually going to get rid of that bass part. This is... It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. Wow, that's prolific. If I were a sculptor, then again, no. Or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. Or YouTube videos. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. That's the truth. My gift is my song, and babe, this one's for you. And you could tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind, hope you don't mind, put down into words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I sat on the roof, kicked up the moss, Kate Moss. Well, I've been a few of the verses well. It got me quite cross, but the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So you could tell everybody this is your song. Tell everybody. It may be quite simple now that it's gone. Yes, you're done. Hope you don't mind, hope you don't mind that I put down into words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. So true. Hope you don't mind, hope you don't mind that I put down into words how wonderful life is while you're in the... This is the most beautiful inning in the world. Well, maybe I can do this tomorrow. It'd be good to do this for an hour every day. We started at roughly, roughly. Ooh, I like that. We started roughly. Ooh, well, we won't go there. We started approximately at, let's see, what does this say? 52 minutes ago. So I guess it's been about an hour. And quite frankly, how can I do anything beyond that song without screwing it up? So tomorrow we'll try again. We'll try adding the keyboard bass because that's what we do. And let me show you this beauty. Ooh, it's dusty. I might ought to polish this baby up and dust it off because I started playing this Fender Squier. I purchased it for, I think, $300 at some place in Tempe. And you know what? What was I going to say about this? But nothing sounds better than real bass guitar. So I'm going to practice this today. I tried out for Dead West with the same bass. Dead West. They are one of the most rockinest bands. And you know what? Once this damn pandemic is over, which it already is, watch out for Dead West. Their music is played on azradio.live. Rockin' music. They've got a great song out called Lover, a great song called Heaven, just their whole repertoire. That's a band that they don't release crap. They don't have one bad song. And, that's a lot to be said for Vinny Sky. And his wife is very supportive, great team, beautiful couple, if you ask me. And don't ask me. Just see the band. Go see them. Support them. One of the best bands in town, amongst the best. Mills Inn, Jane in the Jungle, just all these wonderful acts and all the supporting acts within Club 44. I mean, we could go on and on. David Cottle says it best when he listed that list on Facebook. All the acts that have supported Music United. It all works together, guys. And support that guy also, because, man, he gave me a call when I was suicidal. And that's what he's all about. I wasn't really going to off myself, but man, I felt down. And he's one man that gave me a call. He lives for what he does. Thank you, David Cottle. Thank you, sir. So with that, I'm going to end with a happy song, a happy piano song, and then we'll be out. Because by golly, now I'm inspired after that. So it's 1:53. We've been doing this for 52 minutes, it says at the top of the hour. I'm going to do a happy, fun song, but I'm practicing the bass today, too, because this would be good to get this axe out of here. So we're going to work on this today, because, man, it's great to know how to play bass. I played bass in Wild. Okay. Not the Wild Banshees, which I'll be with on this Sunday at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 7:45, and I've got the Folk How thing, bring money, because I need to sell CDs so I can help my honey, who's working 2 roles right now. I won't say the other because I don't want anyone to take that wrong, but she's working 2 jobs because I'm a loser. So here we are. But I got an iPad. I can still do this. But I should start working next week by the grace of the Lord. So we'll find out with Pangea. So we're going to do one more rockin' piano song and we'll end on a high note, which incidentally was a musical group for Kirk Studio for the Performing Arts, the High Notes. All right, here we go. Last song of Sedition in the Sedition of Hour. We won't even go there. The sedition I'm speaking of, incidentally. Yeah, I tell you. Let's go to the Capitol and take a tour, shall we? Yeah, I'm going to do a song that's rocking. It's going to be cool. Really cool way to end this schmo. Okay, I feel rocking now. Gotta check him out. Mr. Rock and Roll. Subscribe and like, or I'm gonna quit the school. Back and forth. I like the way the stockings go up the back of your legs. David Lee Roth, man, he's the best. Could be debated by some, but who wants to talk to them? They're no fun at parties. that groove, man. It's tough to get that groove on the left hand and keep it. Takes a bit of practice, Johnny. Play a C scale. You have to get that groove, man. Otherwise, it sucks. Now we got to get the right hand to groove along. It's been a few days. Yeah, it's been a few days. Back to the groove. Left hand's doing pretty good. Right hand's really rusty. Now when you find the right hand is struggling, just play on the beat. And then build from there. Get the groove with the right hand. Left hand's doing pretty good. Then you build up from that. It's called building the chops back up after taking a few days off. But it's important to be right on the beat. Left hand's doing alright for that. But the right hand is a solo hand. Getting a little better. Let's try this. Rusty. Gotta produce this tomorrow, guys. Otherwise, I'll suck Sunday. Okay, guys, that's the Hour of Sedition. I like that fake reverb. Hour of Sedition. I don't know if it's an hour. I don't even know if we have any reactions. Heck no! But this will be posted on YouTube, the Jimmy Lee Boggs channel. Folk How, bring money so you can buy a CD. I'll give away a few promo packs from the 70s. Woo! Free poster, free CD, the first CD, first take. All available on all streaming platforms. Subscribe and like, otherwise these are over. You think I'm going to do this every day if only 2 people view it, and one of them is me, so it's not like I'm into myself that much. So we'll see you next time. Jimmy Lee Boggs. You'll see some discombobulation as I shut off this wonderful CD. It's called a iPhone 12 Max. They're not giving me any endorsement for that, but what a great camera that is to be able to do this fun fiasco. So take care. Don't I like the hand over the speaker thing.